Hello, yellow stickers. Problem number 1. A rancher plans to fence in 3 sides of a rectangular pasture, with the 4th side being against a rock cliff. So here's my rocky cliff. Here are my 3 sides of a rectangular pasture. What does that mean? That means opposite sides are congruent. He needs to enclose 320,000 square meters so that his animals will roam and be happy. Meters square, that should be a clue. This is talking about the area. What dimensions would require the least amount of fence material? Least amount of fence. Least amount of fence, that's the distance all the way around. So that would be the minimum perimeter. Think about geometry. Let's give these dimensions some names. X, X, Y. Length, length, width, whatever you want. And let's start to set up some equations. We know that the area of a rectangle would be x times y, and this has to equal 320,000. We know that the perimeter would be x plus x, 2x plus y, because this side is a cliff, no fence. We want to minimize perimeter, so we want to eventually take the derivative, find the critical points, figure out which one is a minimum. But since we have both x and y here, we need to use this to get it all in terms of 1. It is totally up to you which one you would like to dunk in. You could make it say x equals 320,000 over y, or y equals 320,000 over x. Plug these back in. It's totally up to you. A reminder that once you have found your critical points, you want to do a sign analysis. You'll maybe have one value, a number here. You should have an endpoint. You have to have some pasture. These dimensions can't be what? They can't be 0. They can't be less than 0. In fact, they can't even be 0. So please make sure you have an endpoint and test either side of those numbers. I hope that helped. We'll talk about it next week if it hasn't.